everybody? Hope you have a legendary grand day. Good morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I woke up an hour ago and I was like, oh, this video is almost done. So I decided to go ahead and edit it. Welcome to Live in Real Life episode 13. And in the video that I was editing, it was over something that shouldn't have existed, but made an entire website talking about me. Now, this is the things I want to start out with. Two things, right? I did Live in Real Life episode 12. Well, actually, let me start with that after. The website was obviously about me because I've never did any roast video on anybody else on the platform except a little group, including Joshua F., the Alpha Shadow Hot clone. Got some pumpkin spice in there to celebrate the fall, the autumn. The specific chosen words in the post made about me were the exact same words that I only specifically said about the little gamer group of COD zombies and stormtroopers and Ivy and the Joshua F. Alpha Shadow Hot clone. So it's very apparent and obvious that that whole thing was about me, and it's obvious who made those forum posts, the entire forum, the entire website, etc. Because no one else cares enough about that situation in order to do stuff like that, and I don't doubt that it's Ivy, the overweight one, because how much time was spent on the internet and how much time was not actually put into life and doing stuff in life, which is why I gave them a reality check. Now, the second thing, YouTube themselves. Now, YouTube, I don't know what's going on with the whole thing. I know you can see all my videos. That's on purpose. I've never went against community guidelines. I've never broken any rules. I've never done anything wrong on your platform. Now, sure, a few years ago, I made a mistake of something with copyright and something went wrong. I don't remember. It was back then, and I made a video about it, and you guys took it away. That was great. That was awesome. Good support. Now, I did the Live in Real Life episode 12. I talked about a little bit of the situation in the video, and I just had a good time with my fans that were commenting on the video. But it's very funny that today, I made that video episode 12 yesterday, but today, the day after, I get it age restricted. Now, why is it getting age restricted instantly? But all the reports I made to YouTube about content that was going breaking the rules of the community guidelines, and YouTube itself somehow isn't being responded to. I let YouTube know on Twitter. I have emailed them. I have let them know by YouTube. I let them know on videos, tagging them in videos talking about it. So I'm at a point where I'm very confused how that video will get age restricted. What, because I'm smoking? I'm sure this one will get age restricted too. And somehow, some way, they'll instantly respond about that, but not here when their platform is being ruined and their reputation is being tarnished, and they're doing nothing about it. And so I just uploaded the video about the website that was done about me, so I thought it'd be a good time to start up the live stream in case some people have some stuff to say and want to maybe debate about it. If I can't smoke on camera, though, I'm not going to do it on camera. I guess if I talk about it, that's enough to get it age restricted, I don't doubt. But going back on what I was just talking about really quick, about being any time that I've broken the rules of the platform, whether it be on purpose or by accident, for all of the above, or any situation, I've never done it on purpose. Never have I ever done it on purpose. One time, I think it was last year or the year before, 2023 or 2024, I made an AI song with Ariana Grande singing Paparazzi. I thought it was something, that could just be done. It was just a quick watch, and it wasn't even that good, and it only got like a couple hundred views. It wasn't going to blow up or anything. But UMG saw that and decided to copyright claim it and take the video down because it was apparently their song or something. So, with that in mind, without a warning, I instantly get copyright striked. And that is the only time that I've ever been in trouble on YouTube. Just to put that in perspective. Now, of course, I may have had some content that had excessive swearing, sure, but it wasn't done intentionally. That's the difference between me and the Alpha Shadow Hot Clones videos that he did about me, and including some of his content on its own. For some reason, he will be allowed to go against the community guidelines and still get paid for breaking the rules of YouTube. Very weird how that works. It's not like I know the truth, though. It's not like I know the exact reason. When you buy bots and they are given to you, and you just all of a sudden go from 300 subscribers to 2,000, and you're able to monetize your videos, you're able to monetize your content. And so it just kind of slips through the cracks of YouTube and doesn't really get seen. Or maybe that's just because they don't care. Who knows? But it's not my platform, so what should I do? What can I do for this situation, you know? What should happen? Well, I think if you're going to make rules on your platform, you should at least go by them. It just doesn't make any sense. Now the bird's over here instead of over there. Is that like the mating call, or what is happening? Anyway, if you guys are interested, the video is up. Me showing proof and evidence of this entire thing. And it's this is the point that I made before. Was the only people that for some reason dislike me are those that little group. And it's freaking, that's the only people that don't like me, apparently. Without a valid reason, no context, just don't like me. So I don't know where that came from. Now, with that said, that's the only reason why they make it seem like, oh, it's not me that's doing this. Oh, it's not us. We're not the ones doing this whole thing. It's actual people. No, it's just a little group. That's what it is. And then now making an entire website / forum about me, saying the exact same words I said to specifically this little group. I haven't done any roast video, or roast track, for that matter, that had used anything else. But the exact words that I said to them and called them, if they looked up the definition, they wouldn't have used the words against me, because you can't use the words against me, because there isn't valid proof behind that is correct. The reason why I use those words against them and said that that's what they are in critiquing is because that's what they are. If you look up the I didn't even need to look up the definition. I just know. That's just how I just know it. I don't have to look up any definitions if I know what the definition is. It's as simple as that. I guess that bird flew away. For sure. But I mean, that's what some people want to do, though. You know, one of these people's lives are just in the just exact example of the Call of Duty community. Someone that's in the Call of Duty community who will talk trash and just run away and then just stay there and in the basement, and that's their entire life. And if that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. So much money could be made, but no, they don't want to do that. While as the other one wants to do Call of Duty 2016 freaking montages and all this other stuff super late for some reason. Wants to do it like 10, 20 years later, when let's look at the most recent Call of Duty trailer, Black Ops 7, view botted. At least let's go by the Actman's video. Let's go by that for a source of reference here. Dislike to oblivion. I mean, people didn't like Black Ops 6, so no one can tell me any different from what I just said. People don't like Call of Duty now, so why is he trying to still do clans and popularize off of it when he doesn't even show anything that makes him stand out, doesn't hit any clips? He just records the game and uploads it. I don't know why, but doesn't even bother to edit his own videos. I don't know. It's weird. So, I don't know. Now, I've never cared about Call of Duty that much. I've never cared about any of that stuff. So when I already won 1v1s, why should I care? Why should I debate? I already won. And that Ivy overweight, what? He's mad about it. He can be mad all he wants. Let him play his guitar for coping mechanisms. I don't know. I don't really know how someone can feel that way about Call of Duty. I mean, I just play it for fun, but I mean, if you're that emotionally attached to a video game, you need some therapy, you need some mental institute help, you need some serious help. Because I've never felt that way about a video game. Not like that. It's never been like that. Never have I ever. The heck? What is that bird doing? Okay. Well, anyway. I don't know what's happening there. But yeah, I uploaded the video if you guys want to go check it out. And I tagged people in it, so... Yeah, I can't... 300 subscribers, but it's so low. It's so freaking low. I got more followers on Twitch. But the kid deletes live streams left and right. I mean, if I was picking my nose and ear, I don't think I would live stream anymore. That's just me, so I don't know why Ivy still does it. But the fact that people think that he's cool for doing that. He picks his nose and ear, says the N-word, and he's white. He white. That's the type of people they're supporting. Just so y'all know. He's like the perfect example of someone who's on the internet. A gooner, a weeaboo, an internet thug. You name it. Perfect example. I know what he looks like, so... He looks like the exact example. And that's where he should be going. But no. That didn't happen. Yep. That's just kind of weird. Toxic JJ Orange and Zeralpha, and that's not weird to anybody. But, you know, if your age demographic that you want as friends is on the younger side, then that's all you. I don't know why, but hey, YouTube's promoting them, you know? That's what YouTube wants. They want that type of people on their platform. And they're going to age restrict my videos as soon as possible. They're going to say my Black Ops 3 live stream gameplay of me getting the Mastery Camo Dark Matter. Me just playing the game, trying to unlock challenges and get camouflages for my weapons is apparently sexual content. So, I mean, what can I say? And you guys wonder why I don't take this serious anymore. You guys wonder why that I don't do this anymore. It's because YouTube doesn't listen. YouTube just sits there. Unless you're famous with millions of subscribers, they don't care. They don't care that I've been on their platform since the early 2000s. I can name off channels that I've had all the way back then. Epic Poke Trainer Z, Lethal Deception, Shadow Ripper, Renamed to Ripper because I stopped doing the clan thing. Uh, Twisted Nightmare, XK7 Nightmare. I joined a clan called Ops back then. I joined a clan called I don't remember what it was actually. I know my name was Ace, but it was some sniping clan. It's Black Ops 2. This is about like 2015, 2016. X Deadlies, Emperor Ultimate, Big Boy ZX, um, the homies Act 710. That's a big bird or something. Oh, that's a squirrel. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if the squirrel and the bird are doing something or what. But yeah, I'm not here for the content of sitting here and trying to debate with video gamers. I mean, like, that's only going to go so far. I'm not a fan of just video games. I'm not a video gamer. Like, yes, I am, but I'm not, like, specifically just a video game guy. I don't. Video games are not the only thing that I do. For some people, sure, they can do that if they want, but I don't care about none of that. And I still beat people in 1v1s, and I still. It's just. I'm so confused. I'm confused how they have a fan base. Because I know how to build a fan base. I created a fan base. I made my fan base. So I mean, I know how all of it works. And then they do like these things and think they're always in the right. So I mean, there's that. So I don't know. I mean, the video's done. That's done. What time is it? 9:30. Okay, I should start getting to work. I just wanted to talk about this a little bit to explain the situation that everybody already knows. It's already a thing that's known. I'm just confused into why it's still going on for this many years, and YouTube's just like, yeah, we're gonna give these guys money. Like, as long as I've known YouTube how it works, they're just not doing anything. So it's like, and I don't know. If that's how, like, they want to be, then I don't care. I'm still going to like the platform, but definitely not going to like all their decisions. And I will still use the platform. That's not ever stopping. But it's just, it's a sad reality to see that these people are getting paid to break the rules of the very people that made the rules for people not to break. I don't know. I don't know. Weird YouTube. YouTube weird. YouTube is weird. YouTube just doesn't want money in business. And it is what it is. I mean, it's never going to change that I'm still the best rapper, still the best artist, still the best music artist, still the best musician, still the best Call of Duty player, still the best gamer. I've been undefeated. You could play Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil's Minecraft, Pokemon. You could just keep playing that over and over again and just randomly streaming Call of Duty and never hitting any clips or anything. Unless you're getting carried by your entire team filled with people from Pulsive or stuff like that. But, you know, breaking down why I call him a clone, he's never shown any originality. I mean, let's just be real. Let's talk about the Alpha Shoutout clone real quick. For those who are too on the lower side of IQ, don't understand why I call him a clone, let me break it down for you some more. I could just say he's still using the gamer tag that I never gave him and just leave it at that. So that's one thing that he'll never change for some reason. I don't know why. He's basing his entire life out of a gamer tag that I created back then that I barely used. So that should put in perspective how not right in the mind the kid is, you know. So that's what Joshua the clone wants to do. Shows no originality because he plays the same games that I showed him. And he's doing the same things that I showed him, being YouTube, content creation, and all that. So, I mean, once he shows originality and he stops doing YouTube, he stops playing Call of Duty, and he starts living reality, real life, then at that point, then I'll give him some credit. Then I'll be like, okay, you know what? Joshua's finally doing it. He's figured it out. He's finally doing it. But he's not. That's just how he is. Some people never change. That's this simple thing of life. Humans make mistakes, animals make mistakes, everybody makes mistakes, but I have made the mistake of showing Joshua Call of Duty and showing him content creation. And I've supported YouTube in doing that, giving this platform another creator. YouTube doesn't see that either. And I find that funny. I mean, I'm not going to throw hands over video games. That's just unmasculine. Saying that as a father is such a disappointment. But when you have so many fathers and different perspectives that aren't even your biologicals, I don't know what opinion that he makes out of all of those. It's just having no father figure, that would suck. But obviously there is still no father figure because the father does not care enough about him to put him on the right path, to show him how to do these things, not teaching him anything, but just teaching him to be negative, teaching him a way to waste life, energy, time, dedication. That sucks, but you know, when you have such a toxic environment, it's going to create more toxicity, and that's what it is. Oh, in your response video to his roast track, oh, you went off on him. With what proof? That he talks to some person who's obsessed over me? Who's mentally just wrong in the head, that just follows everything that I do and talks trash about everything because he just won't do it himself? When you're unproductive and lazy, sounds about right. Sounds like that's what he should be doing. When you don't make any money, I mean, that's what some people do. So if that's how you want to make money, then go for it. I just got my freaking check cashed in, and feels good. Feels good to just work, and they're still talking about video games, and I'm like, bro, I haven't paid attention to video games for the past years. So I don't know. It's the same people that will watch content or watch another human doing just whatever, just talking about something or doing something, and then talking trash on them for doing, just nitpicking every little thing, but never actually, not only seeing them in real life and having a conversation with them, not actually going around them, not texting them, calling them, debating, and actually talking to them, because they know that they can't handle socializing. They can't handle getting out of their basement and their house and going out there talking to people. They can't handle that type of stuff. And this was before the COVID thing hit. So when you're inside and for that long, and then COVID hits in 2020 and you're inside even more, that's gonna make it even worse. Just It's just wild. They'll age restrict instantly, without a freaking, like, just straight into it, without hesitation, straight age restricted. That's that, and they'll just go with that, and it's wild. It's hilarious. The fact that they just conclude, yeah, this needs to be age restricted. He's smoking or something. It's like, what? But they never have sent anything else. I've never been banned. I've never been this. I've never been that. Never got in trouble. Age restrict a video for no reason at all. They're just like, yeah, it just goes against community guidelines. We're gonna age restrict it. Like, okay. You guys get to see the videos that I tagged you in, or do I have to tag in like everybody possible to actually get a response? You know, I don't know. It's weird. But I mean, I don't know. I don't still play Call of Duty, so. The only conversation I've had with Ivy, he would just complain and just try to call out. Just things are just like non-existent. Like things that just never matter to anybody else. No one's questioned about because they don't care. They enjoy my content. They don't dislike my content. There's nothing that they don't like about my content there. And then there's just one random who's just complaining about every little thing. Makes an entire website because of the complaining. It's crazy. It's like, bruh. And then buying the fake subscribers and buying the fake bots is crazy too. How's my Friday going? The best. Every day goes the best. There's nothing. There's so much just enjoyableness that comes out of it. There's nothing that I can't like. I mean, except YouTube's decision making, actually. Besides that, it's pretty much the only thing that, like, could go without, but I don't know. But in no time, I'm sure I'll get a comment on the video from one of the people I tagged. Cool. But once I'm done with this live stream, I'm gonna be working on that. Just trying to figure out like how YouTube can conclude on that and just instantly be like, yep, that's what should happen. I'm trying to figure out like how to get YouTube's attention to let them know. I mean, if they don't care, that's fine. But they can't choose not to care and then instantly age restrict content and just choose whatever they pick and choose these little things. I've been making content, all types of content that no one's ever done before is like me. I've done some revolutionary stuff and they're just like, you know what? Oh yeah, I forgot I grabbed this. Oh shoot, I need to do something about that. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm still gonna freaking try to work with YouTube. I'm not gonna give up on it. It's just if they decide they never want to do anything. Again, I don't know how many. I can't stress this enough. I can't say this enough. They will not be getting more business and more money if they just simply don't listen. If they just sit there and they don't, like, say anything, then that's gonna be, it is what it's gonna be. We could be making history right now, but they want to make they want to make trends. They want to make these small things happen. I mean, what? They already made enough money, right? They could be making double than they have right now. They could have been making so much money. Like, they could be making or it's hard to get views on YouTube. One of my relatives said that. And because I was like, I'm not getting the recognition I deserve. So I want to figure out something with YouTube and try to talk with them. And he's like, yeah, it's hard to get YouTube on friggin' B, just walking on the ground. It's hard to get views on YouTube and stuff. And I'm like, no, it's not, actually. It's very simple. It's the easiest thing of all time. If you are good at what you do and you make very good content, you can make views and stuff. You can, it's easy. I mean, sure. One of my most popular videos is me making a video about Toontown, and I mean, sure, it was pretty comedic, but it was talking about a situation that should have been handled more correctly. And it wasn't even a hard situation to figure out, but they decided to do what they did, and so I talked about what was on my mind. And somehow it turned out to be one of my most popular videos. But I mean, truth be told, nothing was done about that. So, I mean, that's them. They want to lose players and all that. So, yeah, I don't know. I gotta go edit some videos though. So we are on the last part of the live stream. If you have any questions, even though it's IV just watching, but if you guys have any questions or anything you guys want to tell me in this last minute, then let me know now. I'm going to finish the stream at 33 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm just confused. Like, does this little group not have anything else to do? Like, is Call of Duty not that interesting? I mean, they're probably going to say that it isn't, but they're probably not going to admit that there's... Or they're probably going to say that there is other stuff to do, but they're doing this. So it's like, that's kind of impossible for that to be true, because making an entire website about me, now that's wild. Like, promoting me in a website is freaking crazy. Like, who does that? Who's so dedicated and swings that way to the point where they make that? Like, that's just crazy. But I don't care what side of the fence everybody's on. I support the LGBT. So Zivy, I'll support, whatever he enjoys and likes. But I'm not gonna be one of those people. I'm not interested in that gender, the male gender. I like females. I'm interested in the females. So if that's too hard to understand, then I don't know what else I could tell them, Because I've never ever thought about losing a 1v1 and being obsessed over someone, another man for that matter, like another male. I've never even thought about doing something like that, spending that much time. There's so much to do in life that even if there wasn't much to do, I wouldn't do that. Like, how can you be so into a guy? It's weird. Because, like, I don't know, like, people of, like, the hip-hop culture, right, and the rap culture, just certain things. Some of them really don't, like that stuff. So, for people saying stuff about my Fat Man Stan, band Fat Man Stan, and this roast track that I did back in the day on the X Deadly's channel that was with Zivy in that video, the people like him, they're like the prime example of who doesn't support Zivy, because white and saying the N-word, you supporting that? But you doing it on the low, because if more of your people knew about that, ooh man, that would not be a good look. That would be a whole conversation. The whole ethnicity would not even accept you, and they're be like, we don't. You know that like TikTok meme? They'll be like, yeah, we don't take this guy. And then it would be like the Mexicans, yeah, we don't take this guy either. I'm just gonna have to pass it to the Caucasians. Yeah, we don't take this guy either. We're gonna have to pass it to the Asians. Yeah, we don't take this guy either. Like it's gonna be like that. Cause just saying, that's just what it is, and that's what I know about life. So you can either stay mad and be mad over 1v1s and just lose and stress over it, or you can get a life.